Jeff, or Sharon, I'm sorry.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Regular meeting of the Park Board of the City of Connersville, Indiana is now in session.
Oh, I forgot your gavel.
I can't find my file.
Okay, we'll have roll call.
Kenny Burgess,
Here.
Jen Conaway, Jeff Cooley, Sharon McQueen,
Here.
Tom Powers.
Here. And we'll have reading of the minutes of September 6th, 2018 meeting and the October 10th, 2018 special meeting. Additions or corrections? I didn't-
On the Frazee,
Mm-hmm.
it says additions to Frazee Elementary Play. All proceeds will go towards the repairs and additions to Frazee Elementary Playground, and
Yeah, it
that
was
should
half.
just be Park.
What? Where?
Correct, it's just Frazee Park, because they did,
Yes. 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 Crazy Park Elementary. Anybody have anything else?
Anything else?
Just that name.
I entertain a motion to accept the minutes and the correction as read.
I'll make a motion to accept the minutes as corrected.
I'll second.
We have a motion, it's been motioned and seconded, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed, motion carried. New business, resolution 2018-2, sanitation and
Institution transfer.
institution transfer.
Yeah, we are, as you all could tell from the claims from this month, we're running low. Actually, we're running negative in sanitation institution, which is trash bags, toilet paper, roll towel, all that kind of stuff. And since the restrooms are we're getting ready to winterize and close everything down, and the park's starting to slow down a little bit, I thought if we just transferred $800, that'd give us about $500 or $600 to finish the year out, and hopefully that will get us through, and we'll be good to go on all of that. So, anybody have any questions about it?
Okay, I entertain a motion to transfer that $800.
I move to approve resolution 2018-02.
Got a motion, have we got a second?
I'll second.
Been seconded, motion and seconded, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? Next, under new business, tree removal quote.
I sent you all the quote that we received from American Owned Towing and Stump Removal, and then I also put at your spots the park map and where those trees are at. We've got about 17 trees that are in need of removal, that are dead and or on their way to being full on dead, and they're in some of the spots are pretty dangerous around the playground area and everything. So
They're all in Roberts Park, right?
yes, these are all in Roberts Park.
And most are ash trees
Yes.
because of the,
Yeah.
The boar.
beetle.
Mhm.
Some are very big, aren't they?
Yes, most of these trees are the bigger ones in the park that are dead. There's some smaller ones that we can take care of this winter that aren't on here, but
Yeah, I thought the wind would get some of them the other day. But
really, I mean, it wasn't too terrible. We lost a pretty big limb out of the tree behind the Miller building, but I mean, as far as having to cut anything out, that was pretty much it. So we fared pretty well. But yeah, the first page is for the 17 trees to be cut down. And then the other one is for grinding, the 17 stumps. And we can do,
Do they haul off the grinding chips?
they usually let it settle there for a
Okay.
while, and
Yeah.
then we'll take it and use it
Okay.
for mulch around the tree or new tree or something like that. So,
What do they do with the wood?
They haul it away, don't
they haul it away. I think they store it down at his shop.
Yeah, I didn't know if they kept it or that we had a chance to give it to people that needed firewood for the winter.
I mean, they usually haul it away. I think if someone goes up and asks them for it, and so they don't have to pick it up and haul it away, they may take it.
Yeah,
But their quote includes hauling it away. So
okay.
we could take the trees down this year, and then maybe next year do the stumps, or
we? We have the money for it now, don't we?
yeah. So other contractual is sitting pretty well. Let me see what we got here. So after this month's bills are
Quick.
paid, we've got around $9,000 left for the rest of the year.
So none of these are appropriate for carvings or anything, do that for next year?
I'd have to go look at them. I didn't even really think about that. But
Yeah, I need to go look at them again too.
we may be able to have some of them, but kept. It just, I mean, you don't really know until he kind of gets into it and sees how rotten they are on the
Yeah.
inside. So I
The
think he'll
bear-
probably work with us like he did last time.
The bear is really good.
It was really good. They're all really good. But
Yeah, I really like that
Once
bear.
if you want you and me go down there, not even at the same time, but go down and look at all of them and see, and then we can talk to Jess about it later. We can still approve it, and then if we think there's one that we want to let him leave, 10 foot tall, we can.
If they're not rotten.
Yeah. So I'll go look at them, and Sharon will too.
okay.
That's a bunch of trees.
Any more discussion?
Yeah, we need to do it because it's a liability,
Yeah,
I'm afraid somebody's gonna get hurt.
it starts freezing and stuff, and the snow gets heavy and the limbs start breaking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we plant new ones too, replace them.
Yeah, we gotta get that in the system about getting some more trees to plant
Mm-hmm.
after cutting these down.
Yep.
So he'll have them cut down by the end of this year.
Oh yeah, I think he'll work on it as soon as I give him a call. He'll
Yeah, he's wanting to get on it right now, the way
Yeah.
it sounds.
before it gets too cold out.
So you waiting for a motion?
Is that all? Anybody else have anything?
No.
I'll entertain a motion to accept this bid.
I'll make a motion to accept this bid for cutting the trees down and hauling and grinding,
You're doing all of it, the stump, grinding the stumps too?
unless there's something we could keep for it.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, with 9,000, we have enough to do the cutting and the grinding.
We'll still have some money that will be coming out for normal hasslers and that kind of stuff. Not a whole lot, but
No,
we're
actually,
gonna,
the totals cut off down here was the total on the grinding.
it's up there too.
Okay, that's what I thought that was, but then,
1450.
okay.
I believe. Yeah, 1450. That's the same thing up top here, so I'd assume it's that. Yeah, he sent it to me as a picture. I can probably
Yes,
look at
okay.
it.
I'd still like for us to try someday to buy a stump grinder for our guys to use. Seems like we're always grinding stumps and paying a lot of money for it.
Well, actually, I don't know. I'll have to ask him because it's not cut off on my phone here. It says $1,100, and then it says $1,450. So I'll have to. I mean, this won't.
Yeah,
we might be able to wait on this one.
He says he's charging for 11, donating 6.
And he doesn't have his per tree charge, so.
Yeah, it says
Actually,
1,100.
I think
There's
that's,
a line right there that says, I think that's the discount.
Oh, okay.
And that's the total
so then it's
charge.
1,100. I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Mhm. Yeah, on mine that I've got, it says 1,100 at the bottom.
Yeah.
Mine's cut off, I can't read it. Looks like it could be.
On this.
What did you say we have to use that money for?
Yeah,
What
yours
else?
shows closer than mine.
Hasslers every month, pest control, porta potty. Trying to think what else.
What's
I'm
this,
looking at.
25.50, and then minus 11?
I think 25.50 is
The normal
the
price.
normal
Total
fee.
cost.
That's a normal fee, and he's taking 1,100 off.
No, he's taking the
He's taking
14.50
$14.50 off, and then 1,100 is what he's charging us. It doesn't.
I know it doesn't look.
Yeah, it looks
that way.
kind of weird the way it's got it done.
Mhm. So altogether, it'd be $7,700. But I mean, if we're not I don't know how he'd do it, since if we didn't do all the trees, if we didn't grind all the stumps, if he'd still give us
Right.
that good of a discount. So
He grinds the stump, we got a place to plant another tree.
yep.
We only keep about 1,000 in there.
And we've got 9 right now. So
And this, yeah.
2 months left.
Well, we could just approve to accept the bid for cutting and then at the November meeting, see what we have left.
And then we'll be able, once he gets into them and starts cutting them, then we'll be able to see what we can keep and what we can't keep too.
Yeah. If,
And then we
if he's
can-
all right with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can double check with him to make sure.
You know, I don't want to irritate him.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
don't
I
know
think
him,
he's
I'm
got
not
enough
him,
there to keep him busy for a little bit, so.
Yeah.
That's a bunch of trees.
but- So you guys think maybe, Jen, you think just cut them down now and wait on the grinding until
Yes.
next meeting?
Yeah, I feel that
Yeah,
way too,
just to
make
make-
sure.
Yeah.
That sounds fine. Yeah.
Said he's only charged on this 17th to 11. Yeah, that's a pretty good discount.
I entertain a motion to go ahead with the cutting down.
I'll revise that motion
Yeah.
to do the one that's just cutting down the trees.
I'll second.
We got a motion, it's been seconded, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
All opposed? We'll table the grinding.
Yeah, and we'll bring it up next meeting.
Yep. Okay, my report for the month of September. Revenue was $9,446.50, which brings year to date to $213,436.27 somehow. Expenditures for September were $66,618.88. Some things that we have going on right now as far as sports and activities and that kind of stuff. Our girls basketball league will be starting on November 3rd. We had 16 teams sign up for it. That's 1st through 6th graders. 6 of those teams are from Liberty. So I thought that was, no, they have just 1st through 4th grade. So they brought 3 teams for each of those leagues. Our boys basketball sign-ups are going on now through December 9th, and that's for 1st and 6th grade as well. Our soccer tournaments started this past weekend for almost all the age groups, and will be finished on November 3rd. We've got mixed league volleyball sign-ups going on now until November 2nd, and it's $150 per team. That's for anyone 16 and up. We have it on Wednesday nights throughout the winter. And then obviously we're taking applications for our sports and activity director. I've put the cutoff on that as Wednesday. So we'll probably be having another, hopefully a special meeting between this meeting and our next meeting to hire someone.
Are we getting a lot of interest in that?
Oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah. I'd say we probably have at least 10, 15 applications.
Oh, my.
At least, so.
And will we have to go through the board of works on that once we make a decision?
No. The mayor did inform me that he'd like to be involved with it, so I told him I'd make a copy of all the applications and give them to him and kind of include him on who we're thinking of hiring and all that kind of stuff, so. And then also our annual Halloween party is tomorrow from 6 to 8 p.m. We're started setting up for it today. Got pumpkins. Got
Tomorrow,
200
Tuesday, right?
Tomorrow, Tuesday, 6 to 8.
You want people showing up on the reruns.
Well, hey, I heard there's a Halloween party going on. The Children's Bureau will be set up in the banquet hall like in years past. They've got 17 different organizations that will be set up in there. So yeah, hope y'all can come and volunteer. We need the help.
I can help till 7.
Till 7,
On my table.
we'll take it.
I'll be there.
You got a
What
show
time?
on or something?
No, I got a revival going on.
Oh, okay.
What time do you want
Thought
me?
maybe.
What time is 6 to what?
6 to 8. If you are volunteering, if you could be there between like 5:15 and 5:30, that'd be great.
Okay.
Hopefully you can find a parking spot somewhere. Okay. That's kind of what we have going on right now. I don't think I missed anything, but
Are we gonna be able to get the wagon thing for the hayride?
yes. Lowell Rish is being generous enough and letting us borrow his. We're getting straw from McDivitt's. I don't think Lowell has any. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
There's free what? Tell people in there.
We'll have hot dogs, popcorn, drink, obviously candy, little toys. We'll have games going on. There'll be a costume contest. The winners of those contests will get either a pass to the movie theater or a little book for 2 and under. That will be what the winners get for that age group. We'll have hay rides. We'll have what else? All kinds of stuff. Pumpkins for our pumpkin walk. You'll win one of those. So that's pretty much it. It'll be fun.
It's been a huge success, hasn't it?
Yes. I think last year it's maybe around 400 kids.
Oh, my goodness.
So yeah,
I know it's the hot dogs that brings them out.
it is. It's the hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Harold was behind that to begin with.
Yeah,
wasn't
he sure was.
The mayor.
All right. Is there any questions about anything else going on as far as that stuff goes?
I entertain a motion to accept the superintendent's report as read.
So moved.
Second.
Been motion and seconded. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed. Motion carried.
Work list. Does anybody have any questions or about stuff we've got coming up or stuff we've done?
Are we gonna do any more cutouts, anything?
I don't know if we'll be able to get to them this year. Christmas
Christmas.
cutouts.
Oh,
We've kind of tossed around the idea, but with the budget the way it is and not having a whole lot of money left, just not a lot of money, not a lot of time. So we'll try if we can, but I know you guys are busy too with your art auction. So
yeah, that was gonna be a
Yeah.
from Saturday.
That was gonna be a problem, wasn't it? If, like, Steve got those all cut out, then you guys.
Not until after, we wouldn't be able to do anything until
Right.
after that anyway.
Yeah.
I've got a girl that I can tell you that's interested in doing that, that's very good at doing that kind of stuff, so, and real reasonable. I don't even know her, but I know who she is.
Okay.
So, I could tell you, and she could show you what she can do too.
Okay.
You know, I think she'd want to, it sounds like she would want to do that,
Mhm.
so.
I have tossed around the idea of getting lights for the main pavilion in the center of the park. It's gonna be a lot of lights, but I think it'll look really pretty. If I can
Dave's
come
not
across,
here, he was the light guy.
if I can come across a good deal, I'll. And if we've got money left, I'll get some. So, but other than that, I think our lights are, for the most part. I mean, they're only a year old now. I think we used them for the first time last year. I found them after Christmas the year before at a pretty good price. So, I
They
couldn't
still
find
got,
any last
they
year.
still got the decorations from last year.
Oh yeah. Yep. We'll set all those out and get all
Put
the
them in the
lights
same
on.
spot?
Probably stick them in the same spot.
Maybe if every other year we could add to the Santa Claus land, or whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Reindeer in the sleigh.
I know Steve's brought he has the idea of putting like kind of a facade on, like, say, the Red Cross building and making it look like a gingerbread house or
Oh, yeah.
just something where we could do it every year. Just
Yeah.
not too difficult to put it up, but that would require probably a lot of painting.
The good thing about that is in the wintertime, you want those kind of things when they're like kind of the slow time where they've got time to do that. So it'd be good for
Yeah.
us to always have money for that, for them to do stuff like that.
Yeah.
I had some things that I think we ought to add to the work list. We've never ever added anything to the work list in a long time.
It's been a while.
Yeah, just like I brought up about the amphitheater and the boulders
The
on the top.
rocks.
If we could get that added to the work list, that'd be good. You said we've got a few phone calls, didn't you,
We've gotten a few.
about the boulders?
Mm-hmm.
But we probably still haven't went and got them, have we?
I haven't had
Yeah.
a chance to go look at them,
Yeah, we need to get that done. if
but
we
I've got
can.
all their names and numbers and address and
Okay, if
whatever.
you could get them on that here
Yeah.
soon, that'd be great. They were nice enough to call, so. So if we could get the amphitheater on the list, just like I think the other art people, who's that, Sharon? I get them confused.
the art
Art
house.
house.
Okay, they are gonna still do the painting.
The windows?
For the windows, I haven't talked to them in a while, but they're still planning on doing that. I
Okay.
hope to have that, I hope that they can get that done by fair next year. That's what I'm gonna ask them. Maybe not, but, you know, maybe if we, even then, we can maybe paint it, the trim again and all that kind of stuff to spruce it up at the same time, it'd be good, you know. But yeah, if we could get that on the
Okay.
work list, the cornhole and shuffleboard stuff over there in the leisure sport area of our park where the pickleball and
Horseshoes.
horseshoes are. If we could get that on the list, that'd be good. We've talked about that for a long time. Steve's wanting to work on the cornhole at least, and we've got shuffleboard concrete there where there used to be shuffleboard. So if we wanted to do that, I don't think that would cost much at all to do that. It's just getting it done. By the, what is that building? The horseshoe,
Horseshoe Association.
between the horseshoe and the pickleball court, that building, there's places there. It used to be
There's
shuffleboard.
two spots.
We
I think?
believe, years and years ago. Yeah, Tom might know. That was an old joke, Tom.
I'm old.
Me too. I know you're doing it already, or going to do it, but build picnic tables. Do we need to get it on the list, even though we're going to do it?
I think it's on the list.
It's on
Is
the
it?
list.
Okay.
Mhm.
missed
I just
that.
always leave it on there because
Because we always have a build
easy.
picnic table. Let's see, I talked about it a lot, is to remove the asphalt around those two trees that I keep talking about. Ones that were by the Liberty Building, and ones that were by the amphitheater.
Mm-hmm.
Not the, yeah.
Is that not on there?
It might be, but I didn't see that one either. I didn't
Trees,
think-
remove
Yeah.
asphalt around
Yeah,
the trees,
right
they're
here.
rebuilding it. Yep.
Oh, good.
But
Well, let's
theater.
do that then. Instead of just being on the list, let's try to get it done. I know the city, the paving, we're still waiting on them to pave that road by the pool. We've been waiting on that for a long time, and now we've got the two entrances into the trail from Wayne Avenue. They need paved too. Do we need to get that on the work list, or do we just need to, I mean, they already supposedly are gonna do that.
Yes, they're supposed to do it. I think,
It is on there as far as doing the road, but as far as we've done that, now we're waiting on the asphalt and push them.
Yeah.
So as long as we keep pulling it, it doesn't really need to be on the list, but we just need to get that done. It seems like months and months go by, and then now years go by. And the only other thing is, like I brought up last time, is plant pumpkins on the hillside over there. Steve thinks that's a good idea too, but they don't like mowing that. I mean, it's hard to mow.
no, I'd
over
say
there.
anything we can do to not mow it
Yeah,
would be
yeah.
great.
But I think that'd be a perfect place to do that. And then you just go buy a bunch of pumpkins here for the
Yeah,
thing
today.
today. So if we did that, and didn't you say like the Summer Discovery could maybe plant?
They could probably plant them,
Plant
but I
those,
mean,
unless it's
by
on
the time it's
hillside.
time to harvest them, it'd be the guys, and
Yeah, that
I mean,
yeah.
that's some
Yeah.
tough work from what I understand.
What, picking pumpkins? Well,
Chopping them off at the stem, and
Oh, I
well, I
think-
mean, we probably need a couple hundred.
yeah, I think we could get that if we you know, if we did a good job of that. And if we didn't, we didn't. You know, it doesn't hurt anything. So, but I would like to do that myself.
Okay.
It's on a hillside?
Yeah, over where people watch the fireworks or used
Yeah.
to watch the fireworks, but down where they don't sit, but down. It's just it's problematic where they mow.
Yeah.
They never want to. It's steep and nobody
Steep
can
and
actually.
sandy,
You
and you
really
can't-
can't see it over
No,
there.
no, it's wet. Just forget
Yeah.
about it. So
You'd have to watch on a hillside tilling it up for the pumpkins because it'll start erosion.
Yeah, we're not going to do. I talked to Steve about that today too. Yeah, I don't see us tilling it up. Maybe just small. You know, I don't think you have
You
to.
throw the pumpkins there.
And they'll
next year
grow.
They come up.
I'd like to.
pumpkins.
I'd like to try it and see. You know, if it doesn't work, it doesn't
we'll
work.
just do that.
They do
We'll just
that.
throw a pumpkin.
Yeah.
See what
A
happens.
busted pumpkin.
Oh, busted
Busted.
Instead of
The
Johnny
seeds come out.
Appleseed, Johnny Pumpkin Seed.
There you go.
And that'll be below where the solar panel.
Solar panels, from what I hear, are going to go up top. And we also, I was just told this yesterday or the day before, that they're doing like a lighting audit too. So we're kind of switching everything to LEDs to save more energy. And since they've done that, they've determined that they don't need any panels on the Park Road shelter. So the roof isn't such a pressing issue right now.
Okay, that's
I mean,
good.
that way maybe we can actually do it,
Right.
you know, eventually. So
I noticed
we
you
don't
got to
have to-
begin earthwork at River's Edge. You get a bulldozer?
I'm still working on one.
Still working on it?
Got a couple calls to make tomorrow about it, so we'll see. I know if we can't borrow one from anyone, then it's going to be pretty expensive to rent one, but cheaper than buying one.
And it's cheaper than hiring somebody to go do it.
Facebook.
That's true.
too.
Maybe we'll put some up. There you go. That's a good idea.
I know this one man that has three bulldozers.
Oh, really?
It's Keith Roberson. He lives out by Columbia.
Okay. You don't happen to have his phone number or anything, do you?
And my cell phone, but it's in the truck.
Okay, I'll get it
I'll
from you
bring
after
it
the
by- I'll
meeting.
bring it by tomorrow. I'll get it to you tomorrow.
That sounds good. Do you might have anything else for work list?
I think he gave you plenty more to add to it.
Well, we haven't added anything to it in a long time, so I just think it's good to get it on there.
Okay. We have claims and including payroll.
I remembered the payroll this time. We do have some accounts where we are running pretty low, but I think we'll be able to manage till the end of the year. So, may have to do some more transfers in the coming months, but I think we'll be all right.
Any discussion on the payroll? And the claims?
The only one I was gonna say something about, you took care of. Sanitation.
Alright.
We'll entertain a motion to accept the claims and payroll as read.
I'll make a motion to accept claims and payment.
We have a motion, do we hear a second?
One second.
Motion and second, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Motion carried. Next, anybody?
Before I forget about it, I told you guys the Eagle Scout project deal. Did you talk to, or did you get a copy of that? Or?
No, I don't know if it's in our minutes or I don't
I
feel like
think
he
we-
ever gave this.
That's what I'm
Did he
wondering,
give
because
us
I
one?
looked through my stuff too. What I'm getting at is, we've been up there, and the solar system that he was gonna do up there, and it was gonna be like evenly spaced down through there. And I believe he started doing that, he got to the end and ran out of room, and so he's put 4 of them there. Right, you know,
Was
next,
it Mercury, Venus, and Earth, and Mars?
I mean, was it evenly spaced or what? I
I
mean, I
don't-
know it's supposed to be like,
Represent the
yeah,
actual
of like a
thing.
replica of it. So maybe he did it,
But-
spaced it out so it was like our
Because
solar
those other
system.
4 are
No,
closer.
it's-
Yeah. I don't know. I'm just.
yeah. I
Throwing
believe
that
he
out
did that. I think he just got to the end and then put all 4 of there's actually 5 down there, the one on the end that he wasn't supposed to put it.
I did ask him about that one in
Uh-huh.
particular, and he said that he can remove it. He said, He said it's in cement.
Mhm.
He said he can either dig the whole thing up or he can just cut it off. I'm okay with him just
Yeah.
cutting it off. I don't think that's a big deal.
Yeah, I don't care, but that was specifically, I brought that up because we're gonna get ready to do something down there, because we're gonna take it out one way or the other. And the other thing is I wanna see the pictures because, his diagrams, because I still think they're too it's too close to the trail, the way he's got it, and it'll be dangerous.
Riding grant.
Even when Bob Bronson came and talked about that, that bench that was down there, he said that was way too close, as far as somebody hitting it on a bicycle or something. So, you need to get him to, we need to see that diagram of his picture, how he's gonna do that before he continues, if that's okay.
Yep. I will email him.
Do you remember when he came? I don't remember.
No.
It was,
It was in the
Freehand
winter,
it.
like
I was gonna
last
say it was
winter.
last year. It's not gonna be in my notes.
Like February, January, February, March, something like that. I don't
I didn't hear
remember.
We do have the buddy bench, and they got that installed.
Yes, the buddy bench has been installed by the Girl Scouts. They did a great job.
Paper.
They're going to help us with our auction.
Oh, really?
So it's a little project so they can make some money to help pay for their buddy bench.
There you go.
Set up tables and chairs and then break them back down.
I mean, they pretty much did it all themselves. I was
Yeah.
very impressed. They did a good job. I just had to kind of tell them a location and make sure to stay this far away so we can get a mower around and that kind of stuff. But they did a great job. So
Then, back to the trail real fast, that, through the trail committee, we're getting a lot of, going on, you know. So if you go up there and look at it, you'll see that we've had some, Steve's been working on that, and you can see the trail, how it's gonna go along the creek. So anybody wants to go up there and look at it, that's what it is. So hopefully we'll get that done as soon as we can. We're waiting on the foundation, the Fayette County Foundation now.
and some
But,
additional monies
yeah, so-
perhaps, so.
Yeah, so that's what we're waiting on, but it's
Did
gonna
you
be.
get it cleared from?
No. Nope. We're gonna go just make a loop back around.
It seems like, you know, it seems so simple when you look at it in black and white. It does. It seems so simple. We're just going to do this, and then you run into roadblocks everywhere you go.
Yeah.
The first one
North,
was the airport.
East, west.
Yeah, the first one was the airport. The airport's very critical
Right.
about what you do things. And back where the trestle used to be, it ends up, the airport owns all four corners of that where the trestle used to be. So it's strange, but they do. They own all four corners. So you're going right through their property, which their property is the city of Connersville. But so it seems like we can't do that now.
They
which
have
we
certain
want.
setbacks with certain things.
Right, so as far as
it's a
putting the
little
bridge
difficult.
there, but we've got another plan of going around where the trail is now and hopefully go over with a bridge more to the east. And hopefully it'll all work out in the long run, but it's just a lot of, you know, trying to please people and it's just hard. The trail now, it seems like there's a lot of trash not on the trail, but off of the trail, like down in the woods and over, you know, to where I can't go get it. But can we get the guys sometime when they're not doing anything?
I could probably go ahead and contact Community
I
Corrections.
thought you were
and-
going to say I could probably go down and do it. But
Well,
that's
I
what thought you were
could,
gonna-
but
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. But
Okay.
there's, you know, some people have taken cups and threw them as far as they could down in the woods. And,
oh, that's nice.
yeah, so and it doesn't look horrible, but we need to keep that all cleaned up. And it's neat how visitors, people on the trail, I see them all the time. They pick up trash. It's just really nice how people have, you know, it's like taking ownership of it. So
Heard you out there talking to my pastor.
Oh no, that's your pastor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a super nice guy.
yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
like
he
he's
is.
a really good
Yeah.
guy.
Pastor Meadows.
The only other thing I had to say, which isn't really good, but it seems like we've got a couple of our employees that are together all the time. You know, when one goes in the vehicle somewhere, he has to take the other one with him. It seems like it's that way all the time. Whether it's going to Gilman's to get a washer, or whether it's going to the softball field, or whether it's going to Richmond to the lumber yard, it's like he has to have somebody go with him, and I just think that needs to stop. If there's a need for it, if there's a need for two people, then I don't have a problem with it, but for it just to be tagging along, to have somebody to keep him company, I don't think that's right for us to be paying for that. You know, we've talked about it before, and
Anybody else got anything?
I was trying to find that about the Boy Scout, Eagle Scout, and I'm not finding it.
yeah, the diagram, I don't have it.
December?
I
January?
was thinking November, December.
November, December.
My notes start with
April?
February.
February. I'll look for it. See if I can find anything. If not, I'll contact him and ask for him to give us a diagram, since it doesn't seem like any of us remember seeing.
Don't have anything else?
I don't think so.
I entertain a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn.
Here a second.
A second.
Been motion and second to adjourn. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Meeting adjourned.